So if you are on the superintendent's honor roll, should be in your flyer if you picked one up, please stand up and be recognized. Take some hard work to make some good grades and stay here and be here. Attendance is always number one. And next up, let's do the director's honor roll. A little less stringent, you could have missed a few more times, but if you're on the director's honor roll, please stand up and be recognized. Wow, not a lot of directors honor roll people in here, huh? But then all of you have been training in the Career Center to do some of the work key stuff, right? Look at what you guys did this year. We had 107 make bronze, 176 earned silver, 64 golds, and 14 of you have joined the Platinum Club. Look at that. Awesome skills to know that you can read, write, do the arithmetic, and all those things that we need to be able to do in the workplace. So give yourselves a hand for being a work keys winner. Aren't you glad those ladies need to do all that? And how about these student ambassadors? If you're an ambassador in here, please stand up. Woo! They have been out in the evenings, they have been all over the place getting tours, helping hand out things. Man, they're working hard. And they even had a party the other day, so that's good stuff, right? But they all do excellent work. Thank you, ambassadors. Next year, if you're coming back, sign up to be an ambassador. It's a great time, right? And now, the moment you've been waiting for, since you don't want to hear me talk. We've got some presentations of the program awards. First up, from Automotive, Mr. Brett Potts. Come on down. He's over there not paying attention to me. Mr. Potts, it is your turn.
Hey, Gabe. What's up, buddy? Hello. You're supposed to take care of this for me, man.
No, that was done. Just a switch.
There we go. All right. So last year I had an adult, and he was 30-some years old, so it takes a lot of guts and courage to kind of redo your life over at that point. I know there's some of you here that are probably in the same boat, but I had a leftover an adult this year. He's on the verge of being an adult. I'm not really sure. I think he's getting married at some point, and maybe he already has. But this is a Never Too Late award for Sean Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Haas. Miss Bodie, come on to the stage.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. I have an award to give out. I wish I could give one to all of my students. I feel like I could come up with something good to say about all of them, and but I only picked one. I felt like I thought we could only pick one. There may be other people that have picked more than one. I didn't know that. I thought we could only pick one, so I did. And my award is called the Jennifer Doudna Award. Most of you guys probably don't know who she is, but she's a biochemist who won the Nobel Prize in 2020 for her work with gene editing. And so I named this award after her. And so we have the person I decided to give it to has worked hard these last couple of years. And so I'm giving that to Sierra Rains.
Thank you, Miss Molly. Big Daddy Z. Wagner coming this way.
All right. So in my program, when you're using a computer, you always want to make sure you lock it. Okay. If you don't lock it, others can get on your computer and severely mess it up. Uh, that's part of their training. Okay. They have to learn security. So the Open Session Saboteur Award is to Tyler Busby. He would get it.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Mr. Tabor to the stage. Whoop, whoop.
Okay, my award was called Best in Show, and this student's not here today because he's at a college visit, but it's Connor Sherrill. He has never been sick all year. He has never missed a day in class. The only times he hasn't been here is because he's doing some type of fundraiser for his church or on a college visit. So he's almost perfect on attendance the whole year. So is Best in Show. So we'll celebrate that when he gets there.
Good job. Miss Randall, coming to the stage.
Good afternoon. I would love to give all of my girls an award, but this year's award goes to a girl that came in super strong, willing to jump in and learn everything, asked a lot of questions. So our growth mindset award goes to Jenna Wagner.
Miss Molly, come on down.
My award is going to go to a student. I had to pick one. There are several students that help me keep our kitchen classroom really clean and shut down so it's ready to go the next day. As an afternoon class, unfortunately, you guys have to do a little more cleaning than the morning class, but I appreciate all of you that always stay after the bell to make sure it's ready to go. So I had to narrow this down to one person, and because their attendance is the best in the class, they get the most likely to help or lend a helping hand. Tucker Chavez.
Excellent, Mr. Bird.
Good afternoon. You guys are not very awake. G too much? No. All right. So, I have 4 awards. I don't think everyone's here. She's probably hiding. I don't see her. Okay. So, my first award is the Get Her Done Award. You guys know who says Get Her Done? Larry the Cable Guy? My Lord. You guys don't know Larry the Cable Guy? Get her done. So, my Get Her Done award goes to Mallory Prince. Mallory, I don't think is here. The Get Her Done award for me is I don't have to ask twice. She pretty much knows what needs to be done. The class leader accomplishes things, comes up with ideas on their own. Mallory Prince, who's not here. So my next award is the That Guy Award. Every classroom has the guy, or gal, I guess. Mine's been a guy that class clown, hate to say that word, but makes you laugh, always has one-liners that just stirs up the room. Have a meeting with Mr. Burkett, have no idea what he's going to say, real nervous, that kind of guy. Nobody else has that in their classroom, I'm assuming, right? Okay. Well, his name is John Paul, and he is not here either today. So, the Straight Arrow Award. Straight Arrow Award is somebody in my class that takes initiative, helps other people, just kind of moves forward, does things that I don't have to ask about, and that is Leela Briner, and she is here. All right, I got one more. You guys know who Dory is? Dory? So this is called the Just Keep Swimming Award, or I like to say, wait, what? So this goes to a student who always makes me laugh, who I have to repeat things, very intelligent young man, student ambassador, will do anything I ask at any point in time, and I'm very proud of him. And he, Connor Jones, gets the I'm Swimming Award. Come up here, Connor. It's creative, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Here's this. Thank you very much.
Next up, Miss Bathurst. Come on down.
Hi, here we go again. So I have two awards. I have one person that's not here today. Her name is Shiley Vance. She has tried the hardest, worked the hardest, and achieved more in the last year. From where she started, she has overcome some adversity and has really, really pulled through. And she's one of the best students I have. So Shiley Vance, and she graduated with us, so she won't be coming back. The next award I have is the best all around student. Not only has the grades and the attendance, but the best all around attitude, the presence in the classroom. And she also tries very hard and is just a pleasure to teach. I want to give this to Avery Potts. Oh, also graduated.
Mister, I didn't set the firearm off this year, Rector. Come on down. That's your award, sir.
Howdy. I have a lame award. Well, the title of the award is kind of lame. This student has almost perfect attendance, is almost always doing what he's supposed to do, and is usually really busy. So I titled this one the Self-Starting Standout Award. Adam Patterson.
Next up, Miss B to the B rating. Head to the stage.
My awards this year, um, my awards this year go to two of our folks in our class that will always step up. They're not afraid. They'll give it a shot. They're focused, they're dedicated, and they're focused and dedicated in their sending school as well. Emily Prance, if you'll come up here, and Kobe Seeliger, if you'll come up.
Mr. Leisman, come on down. I didn't leave you out this morning. Sorry about that.
Thank you, Doc, for not forgetting me this time. I hurt my feelings this morning. It really did. I cried. This award goes to this one student. He's always willing to help us out, do whatever. Even sometimes a little too much, but he's always willing to help. Please welcome to the stage Keaton Tedrow.
Mr. Bullard, come on down.
Okay, I know you've already heard this. It's like the student that likes to help out anytime you ask. That's what this student is. He's already working as a press operator. Rocked it at BPA Nationals, and it never fails. Whenever I like my program takes a lot of stuff in. We do a lot of work that's outside of our normal curriculum, that's just extra. Right? So sometimes it gets to be a struggle to find somebody that's willing to do things. And this student steps up every time. So, Ben Daly, you get my tune right over.
Next up, Miss Daniel, keep doing this time. Look at you, thing.
Good afternoon. Okay, so my award is the Most Diligent Award. This is going to go to somebody that always worked hard in class, in clinicals. She did a lot of extracurricular activities outside of school and in school. So she worked. She was a part of Panic at the high school, student ambassador, HOSA, and then mock trial. So Michaela Lee, come on down.
Let's walk to the stage.
Okay, this was my first year teaching, and with that, I'd just like to say I had the greatest afternoon class, and I love each and every one of you guys. You've been awesome, so I do appreciate each one of you. With that being said, though, my award is called the Positive Presence Award, and this award goes to a student who never fails to greet me with a "Hi, Miss Cook, how are you?" every day that she comes into class. And I can tell you as a teacher that does make a big difference. So this award goes to Dana Rivera.
Last but certainly not least, Mr. Foster. Come on down.
I've got 2 awards to give. These students are always asking questions, sometimes too many questions, but they're always there to ask questions. They want to learn. They're eager to learn. All the projects we do, they're always the first ones up to ask when we first get there, what are we working on today? And that means a lot. Some of it shows they want to work, even if they don't understand all of it. They're still ready to get their hands on it and figure it out. So these 2 will go to Jaden Shaw and Lincoln Davis.
Thank you, teachers. How about another hand for all those lovely students and their instructors? There are some other individuals who deserve some recognition. If you are a guaranteed graduate, please stand up right now and be recognized. Woo! We're proud of them because we have said they've learned it all. We even guarantee that if they go to work and they need some retraining, we'll take them back and do it. You know how many times we've had to do that so far? 0. That's a great number there because that means we get them ready. That's why they are here on TV. Next up, National Technical Honor Society. If you made it into NTHS, please stand up and be recognized. This is the highest award available for a Tech Center student. We are so proud of them, attendance, grades, and making it happen. Some of them for 2 years. Just remember, you too can aspire to this should you be returning next year. Now, CTSOs. A little slow year for us, but still some good victories as far as that goes. First up, HOSA, Mr. Spain, second in pharmacology. Go, Samson. And Lexi came in third in clinical lab science for biomed, and she had a pretty good singing voice we heard this morning. Yes, indeed. How about a hand for Lexi? And then Mr. Bullard talked about Ben already, but this man was cleaning it up. Look at him with all that bling hanging around his neck right there. Fourth in digital marketing concepts, fifth in managing marketing and human resources concepts. Computer programming concepts, 9th and 10th in digital communication and design concepts. But this is at a national level, people. So all those numbers are high. That means in the nation, he's got that. He competed in 9 events and came home with medals in 4 of them. So how about a hand for him? In culinary arts for ProStart, the adult team came in first with Chad, Stephanie, and Jalen. They did an excellent job. Unfortunately, there were no state competitions as they moved on, but they kicked its tiny. It was a good time. For FCCLA, first place, Stephanie was here again for baking and pastry. And let's not forget Leanne for 3rd place with cake decorating events. And Mr. Lee's going to taught somebody something. Look at this, 3rd place for Noah Jones and Manual Aid with Skills USA. Go, go, go. And Miss Randall had 2 second-place finishes. Jalissa Villos for exhibit and acrylic nails. Hers was so good she didn't even show up and she still won 2nd. So that's amazing. And then 2nd place was the American Spirit with Haley Jordan and Danielle. They went out and they did a lot of fundraisers. Do you remember we bid on all the stuff that was out there for an auction? And then they did a father-daughter dance for some people and set up their hairdos. They sold, I always get it wrong, chicken and noodles. I want to say spaghetti every time. And I know it wasn't spaghetti, but it's got noodles in it. Regardless, they did all this fundraising and bought a service dog to give to a veteran. They raised $5,000, I believe. So excellent job there, lady. And we cannot forget our Manticores. This little team here you're seeing, we're going to talk about 2 of them first. Devin and Rodrigo, they set up for Tekken 8 and took number 1 and number 2 in the state. Huge death battle. It was a great time. I think they flipped back and forth to finally come out, and I think Devin took first. I am correct. Just making sure. And Rodrigo came in 2nd. It's hard to tell. They were both so good. But you also get a chance to play them today if you would like when we go out to the events later. Now, all together, the 3 gentlemen up here you see also took first place in Marble Rivals. So let's go Manticores. Look at that. And if you haven't been aware, Mr. Buffy has stand our Student of the Year. Excellent work, sir. Thank you. You will be the face of Pioneer Tech for another year. Just coming around. And remember, T&I people, we need to win next year, so step it up if you're coming back. You need to be Student of the Year for me. Come on. At this time, I will let Ms. Evans come up and introduce the Attendance Awards.
Sorry, I have to add one to the bottom.
Okay, before I do the attendance awards, the Pioneer Tech Foundation is made up of 10 community members from all of our district, and they support you in more ways than you know. Besides meeting with me on a regular basis, they help with fundraising, they award student scholarships, they take care of attendance awards for our students. They do several things that you guys behind the scenes don't even realize that they do. But they support Pioneer Tech and its students in several ways. Before I start the attendance awards, I would like to ask Ben Daly to come back up, please. I know, no one knows what I'm doing. Come on. This is kind of fun. I get to do this. Our Pioneer Tech Foundation Board supports our students that go to nationals when they place at the state level. And they go to nationals. Ben has already gone to nationals, and he went before the vote. And so our foundation board gives all of our national students $100 just to spend for play. When you didn't get this when you went to Orlando, so I'm reimbursing $100 of your play. From the foundation. Our other students going to nationals in June and July will have that also, when you saw their pictures come out. So teachers, don't let me forget to get that to you before they go, please. So, attendance awards. They voted to spend about $3,000 on attendance awards this year, so the instructors looked at attendance. There were some guidelines, so it wasn't like they just got to pick a student out of their class. So we looked at superintendents, grade attendance. So when you come up and get your attendance award, If you would make sure you sign for it, please. So you know that I just didn't take that stuff home, okay? The auditors kind of like to keep me clean. So if you'll sign for your attendance award, we're gonna start with cosmetology, Mrs. Randall. She has a couple students that are taking their state board exams today that were pre-scheduled, and we need to get them out the door. And thank you to the student service staff, help me wrap all these. If you know anything in education, we're using up supplies, they're wrapped all kinds of different ways. Mrs. Randall, without looking, I can't tell you, but you know. Kylie Carlton, come on down. Kylie, if you'll come stand right here, and then our couple students that are taking their exams, if you would take your, from cosmetology, if you want to go ahead and take your IDs and head to the testing center, Mrs. Fields is ready for you. So you can join us in the fun. Okay, Ms. Pollock, let's do you.
Good luck, ladies. Get it done.
Mrs. Pollock had two students that she selected for her awards. So if Tucker Chavez and Leanne Robb would come up, please. Here, let's stand with the picture first. Good job. Tucker, could you come sign, please? Miss Bathurst. And she is going to be joined by Miss Erin Carson. Mr. Bowler. And he is going to be joined by Mr. Eddie Shears.
Oh, there it is.
Mr. Foster. And with Braden Truesdale, please join us. Okay, if you want to come over here. Braden here?
Yeah.
No?
No.
I get to keep your gift? Okay, I gotta find it. And he is also going to be joined by Christopher Wynn. All right, Mrs. Cook. And she is going to be joined by Miss Cadence Williams. Mr. Rector. Okay, Peyton, can you come sign, please? joining Mr. Rector, Mr. Javier Rizzi. Your instructors kind of picked or kind of asked you maybe. All right, Mr. Hoff. And he is going to be joined by Mr. Wyatt Magnet. Wyatt was probably at work-based learning, so he had to swing through a job and then come here. He was working hard. I know, but you can do. Mr. Tabor, commercial going on, college visit today, but we're gonna let Mr. Tabor take this and be responsible and sign for it. Off my list. And Mr. Ladner. I have BuzzFeed. And Christian pizza. We're gonna put our stickers. Break it down, guys. Okay, teacher prep. Amazon didn't deliver in time, but we're gonna recognize the students, and when you have your party shop, it's supposed to be here by 10 o'clock tonight, we'll see. I will make sure you get a wrap gift, okay? So Mrs. Braden, if you would come up, please, with Mackenzie Cassidy and Joey Constant, correct? I didn't want to just hand you an empty bag. That would be so disappointing. I know, it's coming. I promise. I checked, it's coming. These are non-attendance awards. These are completion, got a job award. Mr. Leesman writes to a Gene Haas Foundation out of California every year and gives money to support his students. So when they graduate and get a job, then it goes through the foundation, but he purchases the toolboxes that are full of tools from MSC. So I think when I added it up, it's about a $2,500 to $3,000 award that his graduating students. So I'm gonna let him recognize them. You can see them on the screen, but that's where that comes from, because he has the availability to do that extra step.
Thank you, Ms. Evans. So if y'all would please recognize Miss Amber and Mr. Taryn, please come up here.
I want a picture of Peter and Michael. They are both working, I believe, at Ditch Witch, is that correct? And Harry.
We also have a third one, so he's currently at work at Ditch Witch.
Jesse Stanton also gets a third one.
I have no idea.
It's a great thing. Use them well. Hey, you guys can take a picture and come back and sign for me, okay? Okay. Dr. B.
I'm just sitting over here enjoying the celebration. Look at that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the opening part of PTC Awards. Did you have a good time? All right. But there's much more fun to be had. There are many games outside. We've got volleyball, pickleball. We already talked about the balls, I think, earlier. And then we've also got karaoke. We've got, you can take on a state champion in one of the games or just play some Mario Kart or something. Mario's taking on there's a zombie
Amber,
wars. You can go
right
and
here
see
somewhere,
if
right
you
there.
kill some things. It's all good. But we are going to do the best.